There we go. Is that better? Hello! Hello! Oh dear, oh dear. Tales of the Blanco. What a night, eh? What a story! What a story! We'll get into everything in just a second. Good to see you though, my man. I bet you are rather chuffed. Were you running around your living room like Rudiger? I bet you were. I bet you were indeed. Hello, and welcome to what is... thank you, everyone that's liking the stream at the moment, by the way. Hello, and welcome to what is the most important European game of our campaign this season. A second leg... a second leg in this year's round of 16 in the Conference League. It's a bit of a weird one. It's a bit of a weird one because we'll get into the lineup in just a second. But it does seem like Maresca's he's a bit on the fence as to how to take this game. Somewhat serious, but not so serious, if that makes any sense whatsoever. We've got a game. We've got a big game on our hands. Some big names in the side, some not so much. It seems as though Sanchez is now the main man in charge in terms of goalkeeping at the moment as well. Jorgensen has now been dropped. Enzo Maresca will tell you otherwise, but truth be told, I think he's made it very, very clear now who he favours in goal, realistically. We'll get to the lineups right now, actually. Let me take the game off the screen for just 1 second whilst I can sort the 11 out, because here is my predicted 11 for this. This wasn't my predicted 11 at all, actually. This was Alex's. My predicted 11 was as followed. I didn't have Palmer. I went with Dewsbury Hall like a sensible person, because it was clear as day that Maresca was going to do just that. I did go with Schumacher up top. I did go with George. I went with Achimpong, but I could have seen... I was debating whether or not he was going to actually play Badiashile, and spoiler alert, lo and behold, he is the face of the starting 11 graphic today. So I did go with Jorgensen in goal. I didn't go with Sanchez in goal. It's pretty obvious. It was pretty clear. It was pretty predictable that he was going to go for, Jorgensen in goal for this, and just even more so cement Robert Sanchez as our number one once again. Was that Shamrock Rovers Super Hoops? Elsewhere, I think that was pretty much my starting 11. This is what I went with. But I would be remiss if I didn't put you with the right... I'm all over the place with... oh, God. I've just fucking realised he's put Badiashile at left back, boys and girls. He's put Badiashile at left back again. Again! Jeez! Fuck! Big up Namibia, John. I knew someone from Namibia once. I wonder how he's doing. I haven't spoken to... Well, I probably will never speak to him again, but I did know... I worked with him for a little bit when I lived in America. Anyway, we've got Jorgensen in goal. Achimpong, rightfully so as well, on the right back. Tosin, we've got Chalobah, but we've got it like this. It's probably going to be the other way, to be fair. Badiashile at left back, Caicedo and Enzo with Dewsbury Hall. It's Neto up top. seems rather stupid, if you ask me. I just don't know. I don't understand his reasonings for things at times. I just don't understand. That said, playing Achimpong, George, and Shin Maheka probably would have been, you know, I don't know, a little foolish with Badiashile as well. I think that's it. In terms of the subs bench today, we have, let me just do that, and then we'll get the subs. It's a bit of a big one, as is always the case for European games. We've got Sanchez, we've got Berg, Strum, we've got Levi Colwill, we've got Murray Campbell, okay, Kukurea on the bench, Antwi, not Antiwi, Antwi, James, Amugu, Walsh, Palmer, Maheka, and Nkunku on the bench. Quite the choice. You'd argue that's probably, well, it's a bit of a, you know, a mixed bag. A bit of a mixed bag. Hello, Matthew Weston. How's it going? A bit of a mixed bag there, to be completely honest with you. Unsure, really, how this is going to play out. I'll be interested to see, honestly. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Are you confident that this team can get it done against Copenhagen? And I must confirm, from what I've seen, is Elyounoussi back in the starting 11? I'm fairly sure he is. Let me get their starting 11 up. He's not. He is. They got Ramaj, Huescas, Pereira, who obviously scored against us in the return leg. Dix, Hatsidakos, Melling, Elyounoussi, Clem, Frodo, Achuri, and Clayson up top. Still no. What's his name? Thomas Delaney. One of their main ballers. This is not a predicted 11 at all, actually. Let's change the old. I'm nervous. Can you guys tell? I'm trying to keep it together. But it's one of those games, boys and girls, where we find ourselves. We find ourselves. Dewsbury Hall's on the left wing. Yes, then, Harry, your first sub on Twitch all them years ago, Ben. You're not the Ben. Surely not. You couldn't possibly be. I mean, you could possibly be, but I'm trying to get the TikTok up on the screen so I can see the chat a little bit better. Doesn't make sense. Why is Hall left wing? Dewsbury Hall left wing? Why is everyone saying that Dewsbury Hall is left wing? Dewsbury Hall is not left wing. Are you basing that on the graphic? Because that would be silly. Why? So if you're basing it on the graphic and the way that the name is written out, which I too do that quite a fair bit. I'm going to turn this fucking light down. It's so bright. Hang on. There we go. That's a bit better. It's so bright. It would be Jorgensen in goal, Achimpong right back, Chalobah, Tosin centre back, Badiashile left back. Right. Caicedo and Enzo on the pivot. Then you would be right, George in front of them, Dewsbury Hall at right wing, Sancho up top, and then Neto. If you were to read it like that. Because when Jackson plays, he is where Sancho is on the graphic. He's the second to last name on the lineup. You know? No, on One Football it says, well, don't listen to One Football. Everywhere else has it sensibly that Dewsbury Hall would not play on the left wing. And if Maresca has Dewsbury Hall playing on the left wing, then God help us all. I really don't know. I really don't know how he's planning on playing in this game. I mean, it's pretty damning that you know, for those of you that watch me on a regular basis, you'll know over the last few games, I have been fuming. I have been livid. I have been absolutely beating on the drum that it is so obvious that the players are told not to shoot from distance, or that in certain situations, the players are told not to do certain things. And I've in the past said, no, surely not. That would be crazy. But then I said, well, no, if you look, he's already told Jorgensen, listen, if you play it long, you're getting subbed. And now he's come out after the last game against Leicester, when someone asked in the press conference after the game, well, what do you make of the boos? Enzo was through on goal and decided to turn, well, not through on goal, but he is in a good position and decided to turn back and pass, and the crowd were booing, and he was like, Enzo knows that if he didn't pass back, he would have been subbed. Jorgensen and Sanchez know if they play it long, they're getting subbed. And it's like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you... what is this game plan? If you're through, you're through. It's screaming dictator. It's very weird. The atmosphere could get toxic if we serve up the usual ticky-tacky passing shit. Says Maka, just let our players play to their full potential. I understand that there are aspects of the game where, as a manager, you have to lay down the law and lay down the situation where you say, right, certain things not okay. This whole short goalkeeper shit is so fucking annoying because it's just Colwill gives it to fucking, Sanchez, who ends up just being under pressure, either plays it out wide or just langs it, fucking absolutely schwaps it low ball through the fucking, the center of the pitch. And then we how many times, you tell me in the chat, wherever you're watching, how many times when we've taken the goal kicks with the routine that we have, how many times have you thought, yeah, that was fucking sick, that was decent. I'll tell you what, Maresca, this short goal kicks thing, it's really fucking working, mate. Hey, we need to implement this even more. No, you never think that. You think, fucking hell, Jesus, what are you doing? Get the ball away, like every fucking time. And then he gets under pressure and he fucking slices it out for a fucking throw in at halfway. It just riddles me with fucking fear and anxiety every fucking time that stupid twat passes it to the other stupid twat inside our own 6-yard box. And everyone else, they're peppering our box, coming in, absolutely storming us, putting us under pressure for no reason whatsoever. But Maresca knows best. But it's those situations that find us in a sticky situation more often than not. We put ourselves in these situations. It is unbelievable that we think. I guess that he thinks, yeah, put the pressure on, boys. Put the pressure on. Fucking hell, it does my nutting to no end. Absolutely no end. The short goal kick shit. It makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. Anyway, with that said, we are Just under 10 minutes away from kickoff. Predictions-wise for this game, boys and girls. Predictions-wise. Before I saw this lineup, I would have been thinking... I think my prediction was 3-0. Maybe 3-1. Probably 3-1, maybe 3-0, realistically. I still think that. I think it'll be a lot tighter, though. As in, I still think that, meaning we will still win. At the same time, if we lose, I just can't really put into words just how disappointed the Bridge is going to be. And no doubt it will be their fault, eh? No doubt it will be the match-going fans. It will be the fans as a whole being, you're too negative. You got to get behind the boys. You got to get behind the boys. Do something worth getting behind. They've been behind the whole process that started off fantastic, and then you switched it up, and it's all gone to shit. That's why people are annoyed. They're not annoyed at the players. They're not annoyed. They are annoyed at the players. They're not annoyed at the team as a whole. They're sick and tired. You got it right. Why did you have to switch it up? And now, it's just English. It's the English being the English. And I've seen people say, like, fucking, hey, white males in fucking Britain, they're the worst thing that's ever happened to Chelsea Football Club, as if they aren't the fucking, in terms of going to the game, the major demographic is slagging off the match-going fans. But you have to factor in those white males that go to these games. They are, and I could say as one, we are the most moany, complainy bastards you will ever meet in your life. There is no one who complains more about things that don't need complaining about than blokes who have worked 9 to 5 and they've gone to the game and they just want to see us play some good football, and instead we're playing this side-to-side, back-and-forth fucking bullshit on a weekly basis. Just get it in the back of the net, boys. It ain't hard. It ain't fucking hard. You want to stop the player? You want to stop the fans moaning? Do something fucking good. Please. It ain't fucking rocket science. Do you know what I mean? Fucking do something entertaining. Do a Rabona or something, a step over. Who gives a fuck? Just stop playing it side to side and then back to the fucking goalkeeper, for Christ's sake. Need I say more? Need I say more? Need There's no vodka in this coffee, I tell you. I wish there was to get me through this game, but Jesus Christ, I'm just up for it. I'm just feeling up for it. Do you know what I mean? I'm just I think I'm at that point now where you know when you used to wake up, you'd be like, stretch, you wake up and you think, oh, right, Chelsea, I know you fucking did me in last week, but for some reason, I'm riddled with joy. I'm riddled with this absurd confidence that I absolutely shouldn't have whatsoever coming into a Chelsea game. And then you go in and you get disappointed. Now, I've been disappointed so many times by Chelsea now in the last few years. I just wake up and think, well, here we go. Here we go. What on earth could Robert Sanchez do to fucking do my nutting today? Do you know what I mean? It's just it's just part of the course now. It's part of the process. When they say trust the process, it's just trust that Chelsea are going to fucking piss you off today, pretty much. I've been here for 22-23 season every week we were losing. Harry was drinking either stream. It was that season probably one of the worst for drinking. Drink responsibly, please. But goodness me, I knocked them so far back my gullet. It became a problem. It became a big problem. It was that big a problem, but it became a slight concern for the belly, for the weight. We have since rectified that, and we continue to rectify that. As you can see, we've got a lovely little aggregate score here, which I'm hoping doesn't have to be changed too much. Live on Chelsea Fans XI on YouTube, for those of you on TikTok or on X, rather. The players are coming out, and they're ready to go. Or are they? Let's hope they are. If you are watching on YouTube, please do smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content on the channel. It is highly likely that I will be doing a review for this game after the match, for a live review, considering that it is a second leg. It's probably best that we do the fallout after the full-time whistle rather than a video the day after. I've just realized my camera is very off. There we go. So we'll tune in for the live review at full time, no matter what the score is. If you're watching on TikTok, please do follow, keep tapping the screen, share the live, and we should be all good. What is it? It's not gaming, is it? Chat and interview. There you go. Let's do chat and interview. Score predictions. I'm going to go with what I said earlier. I'm going to go with 3-1. I'm not. I'm going to go 2-1. I think it's going to be, I think they might even get the first goal. They're going to have to. They're going to have to get the first goal to make this even remotely interesting from a Copenhagen point of view. They have to come out the gates. They have to press. They have to try and score to level the score, which will work perfectly for us. We just have to counter and do it well and hopefully put it in the back of the net. Keep eyes on United and Tottenham too. Fucking Enzo Maresca saying that he'll be cheering on Tottenham. This whole thing, what is it? If Tottenham win, or if we win, if we, I don't even know. The whole thing with like, we have to do something in order to get the home leg in the first leg or something. I couldn't give a bollocks. You look at the teams that we could play. It does make sense, though. Transport congestion in London is terrible. Someone explain to me what the situation was with that Tottenham situation, because I'm clearly not understanding what was being said. I'm clearly very under. Borak Banjaluka are out, unfortunately. Are they? Fuck! Oh no! 3-2 to... Well, no, they're still in it. They're still in it. There's still one more half of extra time, actually. It's 3-2 on aggregate, 2-1 on the night. Borak Banjaluka just need to get one more to get it to penalties. Come on, Borak Banjaluka. Please. If Tottenham win, because they are in a higher UEFA competition, they will have the home tie and we will have the away tie in the first leg. Oh. Okay, because we'll be playing on the same night. I get it. Either way, I couldn't give a fuck. I couldn't give a bollocks if I couldn't give a fuck if we're away in the first leg. Because of the teams we're playing, it doesn't really make a difference, honestly. Like, if you can't beat Paphos FC or Mulder or who was the other one? It's ridiculous, really, isn't it? Come on. What are we doing here? The game is underway. Sam Matterface and Lucy Ward again. Jesus Christ. Can't escape them. We can't escape them. What's the atmosphere like? Fairly sure that'll be Copenhagen. Have they scored? No, they haven't. Steve, don't get me excited like that. Not Chelsea. I thought he was saying Borak Banjaluka scored. I'm live, so just their atmosphere. Tyreek George with a chance. The atmosphere, it's mostly Copenhagen from the sound of it. For your 18th, here's Pedro Neto, Badia Shield playing at left back, Caicedo, Dewsbury Hall. This couldn't even hear the liquidator. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if they don't even play that anymore. Do they still play Park Life before the game? Does anyone know? They don't. I heard this. I heard they stopped playing it. Why the fuck have they stopped playing that? I thought I heard something a few years ago about it stopping, but I wasn't sure if it was true. Copenhagen fans giving it biggin'. They're giving it biggin'. I heard that it was too outdated. What? That is my daily, that's my ritual. Before we play like big games, I'll be in the kitchen getting a coffee or whatever for the day. Put on Park Life, put on Liquidator. Oh, great chance for Copenhagen. Well, I just put on Chelsea Spotify playlist. Oh, the people. So many people. Remember them playing Simply the Best when Wisey Townsend, etc. used to play. That's a bit before my time in terms of going to the games. I don't think I never went to see... I think first game I ever went to, I would have been... probably 2002, 2003. I vividly remember my first ever game being at Selhurst in the away end, obviously. I think it was a friendly. But years ago, fucking years ago. When? So yeah, maybe it was 2003, you know, because I remember vividly Jeremy scored a free kick at Selhurst. And I'm fairly sure that was like my first memory of being at a Chelsea game was Chelsea versus Palace. Jeremy scored a free kick. Good chance for Copenhagen. Good save, collected well by Jorgensen. Joe Cole's goal versus United. Yeah, of course. What, the one where he steps back and then he like drags it back and then goes forward? That's a big goal. Caicedo intercepted, comes back to Caicedo. Here's Enzo Fernandez. Sends Rio for hot dog. Oh, nicely controlled there by Sancho. And then no advantage played. It looked like they should have had a free kick there. Josh playing CDM with Caicedo while Enzo plays striker. Does seem as though, yeah, Josh is playing really central. Here is Enzo. Enzo again to the byline, crossed in, cleared out, not for a corner or a throw. Dealt with really well by their right back. Then Achimpong penalised. Two likes away from 50 likes on the stream. Please do smash the like button. We'll get a little Enzo Maresca time. Ladies and gentlemen. Hey! It's 10 o'clock. So far, a bit of a slow start. Copenhagen don't want to draw their cards too early, I would say, and spoil the game, because all it takes realistically in a game like this is one from us. But no, it doesn't. The customary goal to our guests is always there. It's always looming. It's always lurking. We could see an Achimpong goal here today. That would be nice, would it not? Dodgy pass. Tyreek George. Tosin. Being out-booed in our own stadium is crazy, by the way. Dan, thank you very much for the £5 super chat. Thanks for always entertaining us, as always, mate. Sweet 17th tomorrow. Let's hope Chelsea get that win to make the weekend much better. Well, if I don't see you tomorrow, which I'm fairly sure I won't, happy birthday, Daniel. I hope you do have a fantastic one. And like you say, 1 year away from the big 1-8. Jesus Christ. They grow up so fast. I remember when you were just 12 years old. Oh, God, it was like it was yesterday. But no, fair play, Dan. It's been a good year for you by all accounts as well. Here's hoping that 17 is even better, mate. Thank you for your support all the time, mate. Really do appreciate it. Trevor Chalobah penalised as well. Rudy, it's only wrong if you make it wrong, mate. Ball played over the top. It's a stinker. Copenhagen so far look absolutely shocking. Not impressive at all. Yeah, I want to see George get a fucking goal for a change. Jesus Christ. Was sorting out a bunch of crap in my loft yesterday and found my dad's FA Cup final ticket. 14th of May, 94. 1 day before I was born. Jesus. Chelsea versus Man U. We lost, But he kept it because I was born the day before. Did he go to the game? If he did, that's outrageous. But fair plays as well. Imagine you have a child, then the day after you go and watch Chelsea win the FA Cup. What a couple of days that would have been. Acheampong picks it up nicely. Runs inside. It's just too much. That's got to be a corner ball with the way the goalkeeper was acting, and it has been given. Has been given. Corner ball to Chelsea. I can't stress enough how much I am excited to fucking have a beer with the games soon. 39 days to go. 39 days to go, boys and girls, until day 100. Oh, and I tell you what, that beer is going to be so crisp on my lips. Counted down like WrestleMania, mate. WrestleMania is like 3 days before day 100, so I can't even have a beer or something with the game, with WrestleMania. Just so annoying. Headed out as far as Caicedo, Enzo, Tyreek George with the first time pass. Can't wait to see you neck a beer. Feel like it's been ages. Mate, I fucking can't wait. I can't wait. What's the first game? I think it's Everton. Borak Banjaluka still have a chance. 10 seconds to... Well, no, sorry. 5 minutes to go in that game. Excuse me. So it's April 21st is day 100. So it will be Chelsea versus Everton, which unfortunately is a 12:30 kickoff. Bit early, but, you know, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. You know what I mean? Cut out nearly by Josh Acheampong. Overall thoughts on Maresca? I think we could be in way worse than what we should be. We should be way worse than we are in terms of the league. I think he's been very fortunate that teams around us. Chance, back post. Copenhagen with another chance. It could be a handball. Back post comes in and it's headed. Clash of heads there, I think. Chalaba's fine. But yeah, let's not get it twisted. I think a lot of people are giving him credit for, I don't know. There seems to be a lot of like a bit of a bandwagon forming of just backing him aggressively compared to what I'm not saying don't back him by any means. Obviously back him, but people I know, people I work for are just jumping on, like defending Maresca aggressively, and calling people out that don't feel the same way. Here's Enzo Maresca. Enzo Fernandez, sorry. Fucking having the same fucking name. Obviously, I know the difference, but Jesus Christ, it's so annoying. What I was saying was, we are lucky that Newcastle, Man City, Man United, Tottenham, Aston Villa, for an example, 5 teams there. We are so lucky that they have been fucking shit this season. Absolute pits. Like, just so bad. Any other season in the last couple of years, we wouldn't be even with it having a sniff. We wouldn't be even close to getting a sniff at top 4. So, He's gotten very lucky in that regard, I think. The last 10 games of this season as well are just so bad. Like, the teams we've got to play are just horrific. I will say, if he can get top four, well, I say Tottenham because they're always in the top half, realistically, aren't they? You know what I mean? Not saying they get Champions League football, but they're always there. This season in particular, they've just been shit or shitter. I will say though, if Maresca can get us top four this season, I'm in. First season is always a test. I'm not just gonna fucking blindly be like, yeah, he's the man. They've told us he's the man, just like fucking Graham Potter. He's the man. Pochettino, he's the man. Like, fuck off. I'm not just blindly going into, after the track record that these owners have had, just any manager that they come up with who, let's be honest, Maresca, fairly unproven, got a lot to prove, got a long way to go. I'm not just going to go straight into being like, you know, he's got his own jingle. What more do you want? What do you want from me? I don't give that clock to anyone, you know. Oh, I literally do. I gave it to Bruno, for Christ's sake. But yeah, if he can get top four next season, I'm all in. I'm all in. Do I think he's going to get top four with the games we've got left? Absolutely fucking no chance. I obviously hope we do. And I hope he fucking proves me wrong. But just with the games we've got, Jesus Christ, it's going to be tough. Here's Dewsbury Hall. Counter-attack could be on if Pedro Neto can get to it. Goalkeeper is very far off his line, on the halfway line, actually. You're loving this trim of mine, are you? I haven't actually got anything in it today. It's just the way it naturally lays. I had a bit of a shave before the game as well, so I'm looking extra trim. And it's weird as well. I'm used to there being like a belly here. When I like sit down, I can go like that on my gut, and there's nothing there now. It's very flat. I feel a bit sort of like I'm just sat like this, sort of. It's very weird. It's a strange feeling. One I haven't felt in about 3 years. It's a good thing, for sure. I'm just so used to being able to put my hands on my gut. That makes it sound like it was proper out there. I just mean like resting it ever so slightly. Maresca is definitely not the man. Only has plan A. Doesn't work. Let's go to plan A, then back to plan A. I mean, you're not wrong. I think that's one of those things that frustrates me to no end about Maresca. But, you know, do I play FIFA? I haven't done in a while. I am getting a bit of a hankering for it, but that could easily go with one stream of FIFA where I just lose my rag, which I tend to always do with FIFA. Ball comes in, back post. Jorgensen collects very nicely. Counter-attack could be on here. Boys, come on! I mean, the counter was there. We just chose not to. Gaming streams are going to be back from next week as the international break is upon us. I will also be doing England streams for our games against, is it Latvia and Albania? Could be wrong. I could be wrong. But either way, it's Tuchel time. So England games, I'll be doing the watch-alongs. Don't expect everyone to watch, but, you know, feel free. If you're hankering for a Tuchel time, are you sure you want to do that? Well, we'll see. You know how it goes. The England games are so fucking boring, aren't they? But we'll incorporate some stuff to keep the, pass the time. We can only get top 4 if we win our next game against Arsenal. I mean, it's not looking good for us if Borak Banjaluka are out. Unbelievable, eh? It's not looking good for Man City have Brighton. Newcastle have Brentford. Aston Villa have Brighton. Bournemouth have Brentford. Jesus Christ, they're all playing each other. It is. It's hard to say that we are anything but fucked if we don't get a win. It's such a big game, man. I can't stress enough. I cannot stress enough just how big, how absolutely gargantuan this game against Arsenal is on Sunday. My God. And for us to get absolutely pumped by them would be one of the last straws for me, I'll tell you. Free kick to Chelsea here. 21 minutes and 30 seconds played. It's not a great position, but it's coming nonetheless. Buddy Shield could have probably maybe jumped and dived in there, but he chose not to. We lost 5-0 last season. Well, exactly. We need to win this game. Europe is calling. London Derby needs some humbling. Oh, that's fizzy. I've not got much hope. Boys and girls, I'm so nervous for that game. Like, I'm more, I don't know. I just don't want to lose badly. I don't want to lose at all. Let's just carry, let's not joke here as if I'm absolutely not happy with anything other than a win. But I have no confidence that we can win against Arsenal. So, Palmer's not on form at the moment. Realistically, where's anything going to come from unless he is on absolute smoke? Do you know what I mean? If Palmer's playing well, we might stand a chance. But if Palmer's playing how Palmer's been playing as of late, I think we're fucked, to be honest with you. And what's Arsenal's form like at the moment? They lost to West Ham. They've drawn. Well, they've lost, drawn. It's probably no better time than ever. It's probably a better time than ever to get a game against Arsenal. It's at home as well. Is it at home? No, it's away. Jesus Christ, even worse. Yeah, our record against them in the last 10 games is awful, isn't it? Think you'd rather watch paint dry? No. Nathan says, "Hi Harry, how are you doing?" I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. I'm doing goods. The ice bath today was fucking cold, which obviously you'd think, yeah, of course it's going to be cold, but it's been extra cold these days, the weather. And boy, oh boy, I was absolutely fucking frozen. And it's been raining. But I felt better for it. I felt much better for it. My fucking legs are killing me. I can barely walk. I did legs 2 days ago, and I'm still feeling it today. It's getting worse, if anything. Tosin. Buddy Shield is in space. He opts to go for him. Hello, Dante. How's it going? Oh, shit. My own shadow scared me there. Elianusi. Shit. Dewsbury Hall. Caicedo plays it out wide. Fucking shit. Fuck me! We play such boring football. My God. Penalty for United. They've scored again. Bruno. God, I've been needing to crack my neck for a week, and it just won't. I can't stress this enough. I honestly think Copenhagen are going to try and drag this, They're not exactly trying to score, are they? Like, they've had their chances for sure, but they're not like going out on a limb. They're not going all out so far. I reckon they're going to try and hold it 2-1 until like 70th minute if they can. Try and avoid conceding, and then go for that killer equalizer or killer goal. Equalize, take it to extra time. They'll be aiming for penalties. Let's not make any mistake about it. But they know if they just keep defending the way they're defending, we're not going to fucking score. Caicedo. Tosin. Dewsbury Hall. Dispossessed. And Copenhagen did have a chance. Tyreek George picks it up. Oh, fucking hell. It's just such uninspiring football, just all round. Not even criticising George there, just as a whole. It's just such poor football. But then Maresca is such the manager that or the coach, where, well, no, he even said it, didn't he? Where he was like, our fans are critical of the style of play and blah, blah, blah. And he goes, well, if he say, they think that it's a fucking, PlayStation. It's not FIFA, you fucking bums. You've only watched football for the last 29 years of your life. You don't know fuck all. I've got credentials that mean I know what's good football and what's not. And what I think is good football is good enough for you. So fucking lump it. Fucking put up with this boring shite. Fuck me. We play such shit football. At least when Mourinho did it, right? Mourinho could get a 1-0, but at least he could fucking sit on it. Do you know what I mean? Early days of Mourinho, people used to say, oh, yeah, it was boring Chelsea. At least we fucking won. At least it was, the longest home record in fucking history. Maresca can't say the same fucking thing. Tries to do the same thing, was sitting on a 1-0 fucking lead. He's shit. Oh my God. But yeah, he's one of those coaches who's critical of the fans because it's, as soon as they show any sort of criticism, it's well, fans, they don't know. They think it's PlayStation. They think it's just you can just go out and shoot from distance and score all the time. Well, listen, Maresca, we wouldn't fucking know if we could score from distance because you don't let anyone do it. You never let anyone shoot from distance. That's how we know it's too difficult for us to score from distance, because you don't fucking let them do it. Maybe if you let them try, we might actually try. And, never know. They've just played the ball right across the mouth of goal. Stuart, mate, how's it going? Oh, it's great to be back. You've missed it, have you? There's a clip of CM Punk calling The Rock a bald fraud right at the camera, and it's such a clippable fucking thing for Maresca. Or Sanchez, for that matter. It's good to see. Dewsbury Hall takes it down well, but then passes it back to Chalobah. Could have gone the other way. Could have gone the other way and made a bit of a charge there, but no, he thought, I'll just play it back. Play it safe. Play it back to the keeper. Yeah, Punk Seth match was... I honestly had no clue. Tottenham are winning, by the way. I had no clue. Like everyone in the arena was going nuts, absolutely nuts. And I was like, "Who the fuck could this be?" And it was only my tribal chief. It was only the OTC Roman Reigns running down to lay the smackdown on Seth Rollins. It was only the big dog himself. What is that? I did see that, yeah. It's just not something I would do. I mean, I would. I think if I didn't watch it with the missus, I would have tried to do that earlier, and like branched out and done like both. But my girlfriend and I watch it together because we probably would watch the football together. Do you know what I mean? Or like whatever. But I've got her into wrestling, and I'm not going to try and monetize that now as well. Do you know what I mean? I've got to have something to watch with her, and I love watching it with her, and don't particularly want to be like, I'm going to watch this now. Plus, doing live streams for that would be impossible because it's in the middle of the night, so. Maresca needs a shave. He's looking a bit rough. My girlfriend loves Rhea Ripley as much as I do. Maybe not for the same reasons, but... Oh my God, this is so fucking boring. It is painful. Achimpong, Caicedo dinks it in straight into the keeper's hands. Wow. It's just woeful, isn't it? It's just so painful. Yeah, just seen a tweet. 30 minutes and Chelsea are yet to have a shot. Can't wait for Enzo Maresca to blame the fans for not getting behind the team when there's simply nothing to get excited about whatsoever. There is nothing to get excited about in this game so far. But it'll be our fault. It'll be the fans' fault for not getting behind the team. Getting excited over absolute... Oh, and it's another side-to-side pass. Go on, Caicedo! You play it to Enzo! Enzo, play it back. Yes! He's played it back to Caicedo. Get in there! Yeah! Like, fucking hell, it's not going to work, is it? It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work. Play it back to Sanchez. Oh, yeah! Fucking get in there! Fucking dope, you bald twat. What do you want? What do you want us to do? You fuck. Fucking idiot, honestly. The goal. The fucking goal. The audacity to fucking tell us to get behind the team when we're watching literal paint dry. Absolute fucking idiot. Here we go. Here's George. Lovely little play. Go on. Sancho's available. That's the wrong fucking ball! Sancho was so open! Fuck! Oh my fucking Christ! How can he not see him? I don't understand how he couldn't see him. He was so open. Add any more E at the end of that? Oh, what, on my tweet? I had to get the point across, you know? Copenhagen with a chance here. It really is going to take a goal from them to fucking wake us up. But the difference is, I don't think we've got the bollocks. I don't think, for lack of a better term, I don't think we've got the minerals to fucking see it through. Sancho could be through. He's offside. To quote the great Jonathan Minerals, I don't think we've got the minerals to respond to a goal at this point. You best believe if Copenhagen score, they are shutting that shop. They are shutting up shop like you wouldn't believe. Zero everything. Should we have a look? Should we have a little gander at what we've done so far in this game? %52 possession, 0.0 expected goals, 0 total shots, 0 shots on target, 0 big chances, 0 big chances missed. So, that, I mean, at least we've got that. 88% accurate passes, 4 fouls committed, 1 corner. Shots inside the box, 0. Big old 0. Big old nothing. We are doomed. We are fucking doomed against Arsenal. I think it really could be quite embarrassing, you know, against Arsenal. Great chance. Dewsbury Hall, if he can get the shot off, he doesn't. It's a cross. Keeper comes to collect. Under 5 minutes to go. And we may end the half without a shot. Really good play by Sancho. Dewsbury Hall just couldn't get it under the control. There's no way the players like playing this style. Good chance for Copenhagen. Defended well in the end. Out for a corner ball. Jesus Christ. Your blood pressure says you're dead. My blood pressure says I'm actually quite relaxed. 67 beats a minute. It's been higher. Maybe not today. I've not done fuck all today. I've been quite rested today. Oh, it's a good chance for Copenhagen. Right, counter! Are we not allowed to counter? There we go. It's a bit of a stinker. Taken way too long. 106. Jesus Christ. Body of shield. Sorry, let's just try and get some enthusiasm here, boys. Tossing, great pass. Oh, a brilliant pass back to Tosin. Oh, what a pass to Badia Shield. Go on, Sancho. Go on, Sancho. Oh, yes. He lost it. Yes. What a bit of shit play that was. Go on, Jadon, son. Love it. Let's see how we defend this. Go on, let them play. Let them play. Go on, boys. Let them press. You love to see it. 0 shots, 0 attempts to their 4. You fucking love to see it. Here's Pedro Neto. Our first real chance. Ref! He's gone down. It's not been given. Surely the VAR. Referee says absolutely no chance. Why does he just not shoot? Why didn't he shoot? $13 likes away from 100 on the stream. Make sure you do like the stream. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit the bell notification. Oh, that's a foul, is it? Lads, maybe instead of blaming the players, we can say Copenhagen are playing really good defence. They bloody have a 5-man. They're parking the bus and it's working. You could say that. Or you could say we're shit. 1 minute of additional time. What's in the mug? I mean, you take a guess. Take a guess. Enzo Maresca. I fucking keep calling him Maresca, for fuck's sake! Caicedo. Here we go. We're gonna score right on half time. Yeah, I want to hear what the crowd say at half time. It's just black coffee. It's a litre of black coffee with a bit of sweetener. 0 calories, baby. 4, 3, 2, 1. Mild booze. Mild booze. Jay, coffee has no effect on me. I say that. 92. No, I'm 65. 65 beats a minute. It's okay. I'm a seasoned coffee drinker, mate. I'm all good. There we go. Half time at the bridge. The boos were mild, as was the performance, as Phoebe has so eloquently said. What a pile of shite that was, eh? What? Well, that was just a pile of wank. It just wasn't very good at all. An average first half, says Farmer Matt. Average at best. It is a very typical performance from Chelsea. Our support is diabolical. RKO, I know you're trying to get on the list, mate. You're trying to get on the list. I feel we're going to turn up second half. That's been Maresca's tactics of late. Why not just kill the game off early? It's just bizarre. It really is. So I'm going to stay. Jesus Christ. Yeah. 0 shots. Who was it? Chelsea. Nyamu Toa. We try that, killing the game early and then conceding 2 goals late. Well, we always concede, so you might as well get the goals out the fucking way. Remove the Copenhagen kit. What is this? I don't even know if it's in there, to be fair. Shall I have a look? Let me see. Oh, no! It's been in here the whole time, of course! We were never gonna... Get out. Get that out of there. Oh. It's out. It's out the room. It's out the room. Rest assured. Matt was looking for it. Just gets draining playing this way. Well, yeah. But then it's our fault for not cheering the players on when we're playing really, really shit every single game. Like, I'm not being funny. I could understand criticism from the manager when, you know, if this was like a very rare occasion. If it was a rare occasion, and he's like, we just need a little support. We need you know, the fans to get behind the boys when these rare occurrences happen. But it's every fucking game. It's every game. What do you want them to do? I've already shown what they could do, but it looks silly. You know, it looks silly. Angeline is awake. It's 5 a.m. 5 a.m. That's pretty early for you, you know? Rather than late. It's not late. I trust you haven't gone to sleep, though. Loved hearing Carefree being chanted. I loved hearing Carefree being chanted. Our away end in Copenhagen was class, and the players and manager just walked off, didn't even stop as a group to clap the fans. And then he wonders why we're not behind the team. It begs the question, doesn't it? It begs the question. It does beg the question. It makes you think. I just... What does he want? What does he want, you know? I don't know. Didn't we start a singing section for this match? Yeah, 120 season ticket holders that we haven't heard this whole time. I love the dog wearing the shirt picture behind you up the Chelsea. That is my dog. That is Rufus right there. Thank you very much. Shall I try and get him on the stream? Where is he? Rufus? 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 Oh, come on. Rufus, come on. There he is. It's the boy. It's the boy. He's a big boy now. He's a big boy. Come here. Oh, make sure your penis isn't out. Look at the size of him now. Whoa. He's a big boy. He's a bit camera shy. He did not want to come in just now. Are you all right? Are you okay? Hey? What's up? Oh, look at the bit. He's 1 year old in 6 days' time. Can you believe it? Fucking size of him. You're a big boy, aren't you, Mr. Rufus? Yes, you are. Looks very well groomed. He's a very, very well groomed boy. Aren't you? Hey? Look at his lovely patterns. Oh. Do you want to stop being shy and look, say hello to the people? There he is. Hey? The people haven't seen you in so long. It's been weeks, months even. Months, Rufus. Hey? Big old ears. He's a good boy. You're a good boy, aren't you, Rufus? Yes. He wants to leave so bad. You all right? What's up? He's as bored as we are. He's watching the game in the other room, and he was fast asleep. I think I disrupted him when he was in your... Did I wake you up? Did I wake you up? Hey? He's not happy. Back the boys, Rufus. Tell them you're not happy. They have to listen to Rufus. I mean, you can't say no to that face. To this face? Look, oh, Jesus Christ. Don't jump like that. What's wrong with you? Right, go on. Say goodbye to them. Say goodbye. Bye. Give them a yeet. Okay, go on. Off you go. Go see your mother. Go on. There you go. Go on. Oh, I think he's pissed on me a little bit. So that's nice. Oh, well, that was nice, wasn't it? There's a little update for you. Got a spot on the kit. I know, he's pissed on my fucking shirt. Look. Look at it. Look. Little bastard. You little bastard. He's gone and pissed on my shirt, the little shit. Absolute. He's no son of mine, I'll tell you that. Pissing on Chelsea shirts. What does he think he's doing? He'll be sleeping in the garden tonight. He'll be sleeping in the fucking garden. Bastard. It's just me. It's just me, Woof. Staining your own shirt. I'm going to have to change now. I feel like we need a change anyway. Where's the... Shall we go? Where's the mint one? We got this one, which is almost identical, more or less. Oh. But I can't be wearing a pissy shirt. I can't be wearing a pissy shirt. Can I go behind there? I can go behind there. Oh. Oh, get in frame. If you want to see me topless, go and watch on the old on the vlog channel, mate. The vlog channel. Whoa. Harry does 100. We're on day 47 today. Little shit. You're gonna sell it on OnlyFans, are you? Oh. Striptease? What's going on here? Jesus Christ. Why am I so red? Imagine the stain doesn't come out. I know, that won't be great. It is good though, isn't it? Hey? There you go. Oh, it's a beaut. It's an absolute beaut. Oh. We're going to get clapped. I've got no real predictions for what's... And you can't really predict what could happen in this in a second half in this sort of game. Knowing us, we're going to come out of the gates hot and score straight away, and then that'll be it. We'll just sit on the 1-0 till about the 85th minute. They'll be peppering us left, right, and centre for the last 5 minutes. They might score, they might not. We'll just have to wait and see, won't we? We'll just have to wait and see. It's a game of chance when it comes to Maresca and Chelsea. You would have lost it if it was the tech fleece. If it was the black one, not so much because you can't see it. But if it was the gold one, that's my pride and joy. That one, that's my prized possession. Apart from the Drogba one, obviously the Drogba shirt. I can fit in so many more shirts now. So many more stuff. What have I got? I haven't worn some of these in so long. Do you remember this one? I can't fit. I'll never fit in this one. I had this when I was like 13 years old, but it's for the, you know. This is one of my favourite shirts. Look at this. Look at that. Now that's a shirt. That's a fucking shirt there, boys and girls. It's a thing of beauty. Other than that, I'll have to try and dig out some other stuff, but thanks for that, Harry. That was amazing. What a beautiful boy. Alfred Russ. I appreciate that, mate. He's, like I say, he's one. He is 1 year old on Wednesday next week. And for those of you that have watched, I mean, there's many of you here today that have been watching long enough to remember the first time he came on camera, and he was about this big. He was, what was that? That was July. It would have been like right at the beginning of the season when I was still working with Alex on the watch-alongs. But he was a little boy then. He was tiny. Now he's about 21 kilos of absolute muscle. And he weighs a fucking ton. And he pees on you when he gets excited. It's like he knows when I'm streaming, by the way, because if I just called him then and he didn't think I was streaming, he would be in here straight away. But for whatever reason, I went in the living room just then and he's just like crawling on the floor because he thinks he's in trouble or something. Cole Palmer is coming on. Cole Palmer is coming on at halftime. Cucurella is coming on at halftime. What is he doing? What the f... Yeah, he's making subs. It's a big risk, my God. Yeah, it's securing the dub. I get it. You gotta do what you gotta do. Boys and girls, please do like the stream, subscribe, hit the bell notification. The second half and hopefully the final half of this game is shortly commencing. Cole Palmer has come on for Enzo Fernandez. And Mark Cucurella has undoubtedly come on for Benoit Badiashile. It's going to be Cole Palmer to kick things off. And away we go for another invigorating second half. Lukewarm Palmer. He is rather lukewarm. He's tepid. Tepid. Why would he not take off KDH instead of Enzo? Because we've got Arsenal on the weekend. You've got to factor that in. We can't have all three of our main middlemen playing at the same time against Copenhagen in a Conference League game. Bringing Palmer on at half time is risky. Cucurella, risky. Our two best players, risky. Have you ever thought of doing traveling vlogs? Well, I'm going on holiday this summer, so I'm tempted to do some recording, but nothing too crazy. It's going to be a good one as well. It's going to be good. Harry in New York. New York City. I mean, I have no plans to go to America for at least another year. They've got, is it SummerSlam is in Minnesota next year? I could be tempted. I could be tempted. The missus is not keen on flying to America these days for obvious reasons. Don't want to get too political. Not because of political stuff, but is it what the planes? Do you know what I mean? Back post! Good chance for Chalobah. Wide. Just planes don't seem to be doing well in America these days. Do you know what I mean? So, is WrestleMania in New Orleans or LA next year? It's in New Orleans next year. Then I think it's in Louisiana. It's going to be in... I can't remember. What's the one that Pat McAfee's played for? The most devious bastard in New York City. New York is wicked. I went once. I've been once. It was London, basically, but different buildings. It wasn't anything. As someone who's grown up really close to London, Indianapolis, that was it, not fucking Louisiana. As someone who's grown up really close to London and having, you know, like it's on my doorstep growing up as a kid. Cities are just kind of the same. Great chance, good shot, Cucurella all the way. No, cleared away. Is Indianapolis good? I mean, I've been to Minneapolis. That was good. Go to Joe's Pizza place in Manhattan. I literally saw a TikTok today about Joe's Pizza and they said it was shit. And then even the comments were like, I live in New York and Joe's is so overrated. So maybe it's good. I don't know. I like to think I'm a pizza connoisseur. I've eaten many slices of pizza in my life. Cucurella, quick throw. Sancho, we've got a bit more pep in the step. We've got a bit more pace, bit more urgency in our veins in this second half compared to the first. It's commercial as fuck for tourists, but when I went there, it was good. I pretty much did Times Square and all that sort of stuff. Because I was only there for 2 days. Like, literally less than 48 hours, but... Copenhagen playing a really weird game. I stayed in New Jersey longer. I stayed in New Jersey for about a week. In Hoboken. Good chance for Copenhagen. Whoa! Jesus Christ! And they're in again! Flag goes up. I think it was out. Why is Carmelo Hayes' moves based on Boston? I couldn't tell you anything about the Boston Celtics other than the fact that are they in Boston? What's the team? What's the American team? I don't know if it's like an NFL team or a basketball team, but their name is from West Newbury, Massachusetts. They're a team, but they moved and they aren't from that place anymore. But where's that? There was like a big controversy, wasn't there? Of like a team who they just moved, they picked up and moved cities. It's going to be a corner ball to Copenhagen. Played short, unsurprisingly. And Dewsbury Hall just blasts it forward. Tariq George in pursuit. The Pittsburgh Steelers. A lot of franchises moved, do they? It's weird. I'm seeing some comments on the streaming software I use, but then on the YouTube stream, it doesn't come up. Progpuss Saying, what does this idiot do in training? Drinking coffee and playing darts. How have we got so low? Get these numpties out now. And that hasn't come up on the big one. Madison. Bully, mate. Let's not be criticizing George. He's literally a child. Give him a fucking chance, mate. I really hope he scores now to shut you up. He's the last person who should be getting criticised right now, considering. Oh, all the way from Dewsbury Hall! Unbelievable goal from Dewsbury Hall! He's got a bit lucky there. The ball has just kept coming back to him. It's a Mohamed Salah style goal. Kieran Dewsbury Hall, of all people, that sums up the game that we've just been watching. Dewsbury Hall puts it in the back of the net. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 o'clock. And it's 3-1. Wow. He just kept going. He just kept going. The ball just couldn't get off him. He picks it up on the edge of the D. Lovely bit of play. It's a bit sloppy. And then a brilliant finish. Chelsea have that goal that we desperately needed to shore things up. 3-1 on aggregate. Absolutely nothing but determination from Kieran Dewsbury Hall there to make it 3-1. It is the most drawing blood out of a stone goal you'll ever see. And now Copenhagen have to try and score more than ever, which this now could open the floodgates. It really could open the floodgates for more and more goals. Let's hope. Let's pray. Tosin. Dewsbury Hall. What are they singing? Is Palmer, Cucurella, Sancho, back to Cucurella. First time cross would have been optimal, but chosen not to. Cucurella, fucking hell. Dewsbury Hall looks like Alex from Chelsea Fan TV. No, he doesn't. Does he? I don't think he does. Completely different hair colour. Palmer goes down. Chance for a break for Copenhagen. Ball played forwards. Jorgensen comes to collect. He's got a mullet too. Does Alex have a mullet now? What do we think? Should I get a mullet? I look at KDH's one. It's just awful, isn't it? Elianusi, one of their only hopes. He's picked up a bit of an injury there. I wouldn't even say anyone assisted, by the way. It was purely a Dewsbury Hall goal. That's so fucking rude. I would not look like Eugene from Walking Dead. That's outrageous. Ronaldo had a mullet? Oh, of course. Yeah. His like OG hair, yeah. Christ, that seems so long ago. An hour played. And they've really got to start trying to do something. They've really got to try and do something. Because it's looking a little bit hairy. It's looking a little bit hairy for them now. One goal quickly for them, you'd imagine. They might stand a chance, but I just don't see it now. Here we go. Sancho, Neto, Palmer. Sancho blocked off. Referee says, Got to do better than that, buddy. Palmer looks to close down. It's going to be such a bore. If it wasn't boring already, it's going to be even more boring now. Copenhagen with a good attack here by the looks of it. Kukurea, what can he do? Good chance. And a counter could be on here for Chelsea. Dewsbury Hall out wide. Finds Pedro Neto. Carries on his run. Neto down the right-hand side. Tyreek George, Dewsbury Hall, Palmer in the middle. Sancho at the back post. Here's Chalobah. Caicedo. Palmer might look to have a shot. Caicedo. Tosin. We know he can shoot from distance. Dewsbury Hall. Chalobah. Tosin. It was Achimpong that came off, by the way. Shocking pass. Great tackle. Tyreek George quickly on it. Neto has a shot from distance, and it's a good save by the keeper. Worth the effort there. Really worth the effort from Neto. Maresca must be fuming someone's had a shot from outside the box, but it was worth it to challenge the goalkeeper. 106 likes on the stream. Can you believe it? Ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock. There's the blood. I've got a blood stain. Can you see that on the camera? Where is it? There. Can you see there? Very annoying. Do I reckon a clean sheet for Jorgensen? You'd like to think so. You'd like to think so. But you never can tell with Chelsea. We like to concede. Any chance Mudryk will be back in 2025? It's very unlikely. Very nicely controlled there by Palmer, but does get dispossessed. We've still got the ball, though. Dewsbury Hall. His pass dispossessed. Do you reckon we can win the Conference League? I think it'd be embarrassing if we didn't. If we can get past Copenhagen, which we look like we have done, the road ahead of us is as follows. Legia Warsaw are 1-0 up against Molde. That's 3-3 on aggregate. So we have to play Molde or Legia Warsaw. And then if we beat one of those teams, we've got to play Djurgården or Rapid Vienna to get to the final. Here's Cole Palmer. Have a shot, son. He does. Puts it wide. Well, Real Betis are currently 3-0 up against Vitória do Guimarães. Or Guimarães. So on the other side of the bracket, it will be Real Betis versus Jagiellonia Białystok. And on the other side, it is NK Celje versus either Panathinaikos or Fiorentina. Oh, wait, what? Yeah. Wait, what? Today, 2-0. Yeah, they're still playing. That's 4-3. Fiorentina. It's going to be Betis or Fiorentina that we play in the final, and this was established a while ago. It was always going to be that. Real Betis on a given day, will we struggle against them? Have they conceded much? They conceded 1 against Ghent in 2 games. They conceded 2 goals against Vitória do Guimarães. You know, so they've got a leaky defense. Above. Where they beat Real Madrid. I'm not saying they're shit at all. If anything, they're the team I wouldn't want to play the most. I'd rather play Fiorentina. What Booth said. Oh. These team names are glorified Wi-Fi passwords. Very true. Especially when you look at them. We couldn't beat an egg. There's Progpus. Copenhagen. With a chance. Here's Dick. Kukureya's got to get to that. He does. Corner ball to Copenhagen. Again, there will be a live review at full time after this stream finishes, so do keep an eye out for that. It is more so just because I cannot be asked to do it tomorrow. There's no need. I feel like, given the fact that this is a second leg, you know, we will we'll call it there. When is the next game? The 10th of April. So in 4 weeks today. 4 weeks today will be the next the next Conference League game. The referee has his card out here. Kukureya has been booked. For what? I have no idea. So corner ball to Copenhagen that does get taken eventually and can't even beat the first man. Free kick given. What a fucking waste of time that all was. Huge game on Sunday. Please do tune in for the watch along on Sunday. I can assure you, you won't want to watch it anywhere else. I'll bring you absolute meltdown after meltdown if it all goes tits up. And likewise, if we win, you can bet your bottom bippy the shirt might be coming off. Giving it one of those. Spinning that thing around my head. If we can beat Arsenal, fucking God knows what might happen. I wish I could have a drink with the game, but truth be told, it's bound to go one way. But either way, tune in Sunday. I'll be live 1 hour before kickoff. So do tune in for the build up an hour before kickoff. We usually do half an hour, but I will be live an hour, 1 whole hour before kickoff for the game on Sunday. So that'll be 12:30 p.m. ahead of a 1:30 p.m. kickoff. And we can have a little bit of a chit-chat, a little bit of a sing-song, a little bit of a chin-wag, all in the build-up to the game where we inevitably get absolutely pummeled into next week, or into the international break, more specifically. Then, during the international break, we do have some England live streams. I'll be doing some England watch-alongs, or the England watch-alongs for those. I say that loosely. We'll be doing some Tuchel time when we score, but we'll also be playing some games and whatnot. In the meantime, if it's boring, maybe not. We might just do the watch along normally, but we'll see what happens. So do join me for that. Do I want to see Dix at Chelsea? Who doesn't want to see Dix at Chelsea? Here's Tyreek George. Cucurella. Caicedo. Neto. 19 minutes to play. Might even post the preview for the Arsenal game tomorrow. Just so there's a couple of days, but we'll see. Some GTA Vice City with that backstabber Lance. Fucking Lance, honestly. Unbelievable. What an absolute bastard he is. Oh my God, we can't get a hold of the ball. Well, next week as well, I will be live on twitch.tv/HarryCFXI. The link is in the link tree and also maybe in the description. I don't know. Counter-attack could be on here. Tyreek George, if he plays in Neto, he could have easily got a goal there. Or at least a chance. But I am looking to start either Red Dead Redemption 2 or GTA 5. I've already played GTA 5 like a million times, whereas I've never even played Red Dead Redemption 2 story mode. So I'm probably going to opt for that. I think it's on discount at the moment. Here's Nkunku. Good chance. Tipped away by the keeper. You watching Big Saturday to Chelsea ladies versus Man City? Ladies equivalent of the... Well, they're playing City for like the next 6 games, aren't they? because they've got them in the Champions League as well, don't they? Got 50 quid on Chelsea and Betis at the moment. Here's Palmer. Plays inside potentially. No. Might go alone. God almighty, he needs a goal. He needs a goal. Tyreek George and Kunku might go for the shot. He doesn't. Fucking hell. Keeps it in. That looked like it went out. Chalobah. So much possession play, but fucking no end products. My God. Do I think Chelsea score another one? Maybe. If we actually shoot, maybe. If we don't shoot, probably not. Just a little bit of Michael Owen commentary for you there. When they don't score, they very rarely win. It's one of my favourites. Oh, this is painful. Oh my God, how have we got away with that one? Caicedo writhing around in pain. So, free kick in a good position. Definitely worth a shot, that's for sure. Substitutions for Copenhagen. We do have James stripping off and getting ready to come on. Achuri coming off for Robert. Clem coming off for Falk. Fenerbahce just equalised on aggregate. Did they? Who are they playing? Rangers. Jesus, Rangers have absolutely fucked it. Free kick taken quickly, or not really quickly, but near post. Oh my God, this is turned. Well, I say it's turned into a boring game. It's been a boring game, isn't it? Messi's playing in Jamaica at 12, is he? Oh, bloody hell, I'll stay up for that. Thanks for reminding me. Nearly forgot. Man, if there's ever a game, if there is ever a game where Palmer, if he shows up, it's going to be glorious, is the Arsenal game. It's not the Tottenham game. It's the Arsenal game. He has to show up against Arsenal. There is a lot of pressure, of course, but fucking grow up. You know, deal with the pressure, Palmer. We know you can deal with it. You're not called Cold Palmer for no reason, for fuck's sake. Reece James coming on for Moises Caicedo. These days, a like-for-like substitution. If you can believe that. Jacob. Poor Jacob. Poor Jacob. Ugh. It really is a like for like, by the way. Caicedo was captain after Enzo came off. It's now going to be James. How long does Misha have out now? Surely there needs to be something happening behind the scenes. Well, the longer this goes on, the more and more you start to believe that it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Oh, man, you just know Anthony's going to dunk on us if we get to the final, innit? I forgot he played for Betis. How are Tottenham struggling against... Well, I mean, they're 3-1 up, but 3-2 on aggregate. Jesus Christ. I feel like it's a short-term ban. That's why they're so shush. If it was Pogba-like ban, they wouldn't have an option but to announce. How short-term are you thinking, though? End of the season? Maybe he can play from next season? He's been cooking at Betis. He has. He has indeed. Oh, I miss Travago. What a sponsor, eh? What a sponsor. Here's Palmer, and Nkunku can't do anything with that. I think it was Dewsbury Hall, actually. Under 10 minutes to go. Yokohama, the GOAT. I did like Yokohama. Samsung is the GOAT, though. Auto Glass as well. Probably a really good one to shout. Auto Glass repair. Auto Glass replace. I think Sancho's just been told not to shoot. Cucurella. Did you know that Autoglass is called something different in every single country that it's in? But they have the same jingle, but they say it in the same sort of Autoglass repair, Autoglass replace. It's that, but with the name changed. Euroglass. What's it called? Autoglass. Autoglass. Names. Belron, it's called Belron in South Africa. Speedy Glass in Canada. Smith and Smith in New Zealand. Car Glass in Europe. O'Brien Autoglass in Australia. Safe Light in the US. Crazy. Crazy, eh? And it all has the headquarters is in Egham. Egham. Where the hell is Egham? With the price of fish. I think I've been to Egham. I think I've played football in Egham. It's near Chertsey. Virginia Wardens. It's in Staines. Belgium. We are. This game is so boring. We're talking about fucking glass replacement companies. It always ends up being something, you know? Why are United fans thinking they are winning the Europa League when they are playing a garbage La Liga team that are in 11th place when they have Athletic Club and Lyon next, which are better? I mean, you could argue the same for us. We're getting excited, but we've got the mighty Mulder. We've got the mighty Mulder, or who have we got? Legia Warsaw. You know? It's not all cut and dry. It's not all cut and dry. I tell you. Remember we used to talk about the big New Yorker pizza from Pizza Hut? Fucking, I was literally looking at that today to see how many calories there are in it. It's really not as bad as you think. 2,500 calories. You think if you share that, that's like 1,200 calories per person between two. Then if you split that between 2 days, that's only 600 calories. You know, you're laughing. You're absolutely laughing there. So realistically, it's quite a good calorie meal. There's only 6 slices. Not if you slice them bitches. They're the size of me heat. They're about that fucking big, and I've got no small heat. Here is Tyreek George. Cuts inside, might go for the goal. Goes for the shot. I'm fairly sure there is a video where they have all of the autoglass variations. The New Yorker is the best pizza you can get from any chain restaurant pizza place. Any of them. It's never been close. Once that got released, the New Yorker became the GOAT. For me, it was the double pepperoni, double cheese from Papa John's, which was my GOAT for the longest time. But it has since been taken over. Pizza Hut, which I want to preface, Pizza Hut is dog shit. Pizza Hut is not good. Unless they want to sponsor me, of course. Then by all means, Pizza Hut is amazing. But the New Yorker is not to be laughed at. The New Yorker is the best. Domino's pizza can suck my ass. It is disgusting. Domino's is one of the most grossly overrated pizzas known to man. Anyone who loves Domino's, if you like Domino's, chances are you fucking love Nando's, or you did, and you called it a cheeky Nando's. You drive a Fiat 500. Your fucking decorations in your house are as grey and as crushed velvet, fucking mirrored everything in your house that you could possibly think. It's just not good pizza. It's small for one. The boxes are fucking weird. The sauce isn't good anymore. Their garlic sauce used to be the best, and it's fucking shit. People who like Domino's think Messi's the GOAT as well. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. And then people that support Messi as their GOAT is probably thinking, well, if that's the case, then surely Domino's is the right one because Messi's the right one. But you would be wrong. You might be right on the Messi argument these days, but what's the most Tory pizza chain? Pizza Express. Netto Parma! Either that or Prezzo. I've never had Prezzo. There's like certain local pizza places you can get that are probably quite Tory. There's one close to me which is proper Tory, but it's banging. It's so good. They do like a hot honey one, and it's fucking unreal. And their garlic dip is unreal as well. Have I tried Chick-fil-A? In America, I have. Not here. There's a Popeyes open in most places now. Like a lot of places have started having Popeyes. Again, I've only had Popeyes in America, so I wouldn't really know if it's that good. Do you know chapati? Isn't that a Indian thing? Chapati. It's like roti, isn't it? Yeah. Can't go wrong with a good chapati. Fire away pizza. I used to be able to get it where I grew up, in the town I grew up in. Where I live now, it doesn't deliver there. Antwi coming on. It's like he's got a cone on his head. I've had Fire Away a couple of times. They've got like a 5 cheese pizza, which I used to like. Gorgonzola, bit of mozzarella, bit of parmesan. Can't remember the rest, but it's all right. Headed away. 5 fucking minutes of additional time. How? That's so offside. Right, we've got to score here, boys. We've got to score here. Counter-attack is on. Palmer looks for Nkunku. It's a hard pass. Fucking hell. Good chance for Copenhagen to get one back. They've blazed it over the bar. Huge, huge chance. Huge chance. He's hit that poor bloke on the head by the looks of it. Oh, no. Goodbye to the Danes. Copenhagen, it's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful city, but it's not to be, you know? Does anyone remember that advert back in the day with the massive belly chaser? Belly's gonna get ya. Belly, belly, belly. That is a core memory for me. It scared the shit out of me. And I quote Belly's gonna get you all the time. All the time. Thoughts on Palmer tonight? He better fucking get his shit together for Arsenal. Still playing the way he has been the last few weeks, I would say, in this game. 3-1 on the night, 4-2 on aggregate between Manchester United and Real Sociedad. In the game between... Oh no. Molde and Legia Warsaw are still level. That's going to go to extra time. So we won't know who we're playing. It's a good chance. Good save by the keeper. Sloppy. We won't know who we're going to play. But do join me for the match review after this. Live match review. I'll make it, or I'll plan it right after the game. What are we going to do? We'll go... we'll go Dewsbury Hall on the picture. Should we get it ready? Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. We can get a good picture of him because these are not good. And then, like I say, I'll be live and we can keep an eye on that game for the remainder to see who it is we are going to be playing. But it does seem as though Chelsea are going to see their way through. 3-1 on aggregate goals from Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. And I can't remember who scored the other ones, if truth be told. But at this point, I don't think it really fucking matters. Headed away. Crossed in, great chance, great back post, cleared away, nearly a goal there for Copenhagen. It would have been a consolation. And there we go, Chelsea make it through. It's full time at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea 3, Copenhagen 1 on aggregate. And yeah, we will 2 clean sheets in 2 games. Can you believe it? Can we get another one to make it 3 against Arsenal on the weekend? Again, I will be live for that game as always, but this time I'll be live an hour before kickoff, 12:30 stream time, 1:30 kickoff. So join me for that. I'll be live in just a few minutes for a live review. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the subscriptions, the follows, all that good stuff. Thank you for liking the stream. If you haven't done so already, please do. I will see you in 5 minutes time for the live review. And if I don't see you then, I'll see you in the future for the game against Arsenal on the weekend and for everything in the future. All the best. My name is Harry Up the Chelsea. We're through.